started to show out like that again.
I had an itch. My
Like, you're
hand
just,
is
like,
itchy.
hating everything. You're like,
I'm falling apart. I was woken up so early by my son that was scared about a Halloween movie that we watched in the daylight, and it wasn't even scary.
Wow, Halloween. It was the Halloween.
It was the second one. We couldn't find the first one. The first Halloween movie, like from 1978.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis. It's a great movie. I wouldn't call it scary though. Right? Would you really
It was
call it scary?
It was the movie that I started AJ on too.
Sure, yes.
When they wanted to watch a scary movie, probably the older kids too. I can't really remember, but that was the first one because it's not so terrifying.
Right, and that was the goal. It was he was like, "Hey, I was going to watch Halloween with Mom," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." And we looked, and it's on AMC Plus. So if you have an AMC Plus login, I'll take that. I don't, so we couldn't watch it. So we had to move on. I was like, "Ooh, what about Halloween 2?" Which was, still early 80s. I think it was like 3 years after the first one. So we're still talking Jamie Lee Curtis young, 80s. Yeah. The genre is new. There's not a lot of, I didn't think there would be a lot of scary things. So we start the movie. It's like 4 PM. Sun's bright. We're having after school snacks. There's still like sun glare on the TV. This isn't a scary setting. The movie starts. I'm sitting on the couch. Jed is sitting there having his snack. I believe it was avocado toast.
Oh, Jesus.
Big fan of that.
Okay.
Recently. So it starts, and it's Michael Myers, and you can tell that it's from his point of view. You know how the Halloween movies are, walking. Oh, we're in Michael's point of view. And he's watching, and at this point it's still not scary. But I'm very desensitized. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's scary. I don't know. It's not scary anymore. And the first murder happens. And it, if you were to watch it and you'd be like, oh, okay, whatever. It's cool. It scared him. And he's like, oh, Dad, my heart's racing. I'm like, oh, fun. Awesome. This is what scary movies are for. It makes you feel alive, doesn't it? And I had to go pick up Delilah. So we stopped watching it. I'm like, don't watch this without me. That'd be weird. And so he didn't. And that's all we watched. It was maybe 10 minutes of Halloween 2. Okay, fast forward to about 10:30 last night. He comes into my room and he's really scared. He's like, Dad, I think someone's in the closet. I'm like, oh, we'll fix that. I close the closet door. He comes back again. He's like, I'm scared from what I watched earlier today. So he slept in my bed and it was nice. But that's why, it's a little tired today, and he's 11. He shouldn't be that scared of a Halloween movie.
Well, I mean, it's going to depend on your kid, but you got to desensitize them at some point if they want to watch scary movies.
Absolutely.
That's a good beginner one, I would say.
It's a great beginner one.
It's funny. I don't know if I saw the second one ever. Like, because the first one, and then you see them when they like redid them, like the brand new one. And that one's really pretty scary.
I remember looking at the dates because there's so many Halloween movies and there's reboots. So you have to really focus on the date. And the first one is 1978. That's the one we all know and love. We watch every year.
Yes.
Easy.
Yes.
That's the gateway horror movie. And I believe the second one, and I had to look, I think it's like 1981, 1980, something like that. I was like, I figured, oh, it's not going to be scary. And it really wasn't. The scene that got him. I mean, you this month, you're so desensitized.
We're watching one every night.
Right. It would have been like a Disney movie for you.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing. So I feel kind of bad. I hope he's doing okay at school today.
Oh, he's doing fine.
He's fine.
Yes.
He's fine. He went to sleep. Once he crawled into bed with me, he was asleep within a minute.
Yeah. It's just, we all have it.
I snuck into the closet, put my Michael Myers mask on to sleep next to him, just in case he was going to wake up.
Look, we all have this moment. It doesn't, like, you don't have to feel guilty about it. He wanted to watch it. You said yes.
And I made the conditions as least scary as I could. Daytime. Yes. I'm sitting with him. The blinds are open. Mm-mm. I know. And he shares a room with his sister.
You have to make your closet scarier than his closet. He'll never come in again.
Yeah.
Tonight. And he wanted to sleep with me. And as we're walking out, I'm like, well, whatever's in the closet can get Delilah. You're going to be safe.
He's probably going to be
Daddy of the year.
He's going to be more ticked that you just told everyone he was that scared.
He doesn't watch this.
To his friends?
No, his
Okay.
friends don't.
I don't
They're
know.
11.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because that's what my kids would do. Like, you said that I was scared. I wasn't scared. I'd be like, oh, sorry, you were though. You were.
Yeah, no, he was scared. He was scared.
Okay. We had a moment the other day on the Big Dumb Post Show where you brought up that you did something for the first time, and you didn't know if you did it right.
I still don't think I did it right.
And that was take a bath. We talked about that a long time, just the other day on the show. And you know that I love to take a bath. And so you're like, I was going to ask you for your advice on, on a bath. And it was weird because we were laughing about how you thought while you were taking a bath about I should text Tracy.
Yeah, I'm
ask her if I'm doing
vulnerable,
this right.
naked in my bathtub, thinking about you.
Well, I thought about you.
That should never happen.
I thought about you in the shower yesterday, and I wanted to share that story too because it's a very.
Geez, ease into that.
Yeah, no, rip the Band-Aid off. You got to go. It's like desensitize your kid with the movie. Now you should have jumped right into Scream.
I know.
I yesterday came home and did something that you love to do in the shower. That's fun.
9 out of 10 showers, I'm doing this.
And I was like,
what do you do in your shower, Matt?
I have to tell Fizz that I did this. So I thought about you yesterday. I came home from hot yoga. And the first thing I do when I get home from that is, of course, you just had a really heavy workout. You want to get a little protein in you. You want to eat something. So I was short on time. So I made a smoothie, a nice ice cold smoothie, blended it up, put it in my little shaker, and I drank it in the shower. And you love nothing more than a shower beer.
Shower beer.
So for the first time, I brought a beverage in the shower. And I'm like, dude, this is awesome.
Did you mean to do it? Did you intentionally do that? Or were you just like, oh, it's actually, I started the shower, didn't think it was still in my hand. I'm just going to bring it in with me. Or were you like, actually, you shower, let's go.
Yeah, it was this ladder.
It was intentional.
It was intentional because I was short on time. I had to pick up the kid. Like there was a hard time that I had to be done. Certainly after hot yoga, you can't not shower. It's you're ready to go. Blended it up, put it in the shaker. It's got a lid on it, and I'm like, I'm doing it. Today's the day. And I had a shower beverage. Yeah. Now mine wasn't alcohol.
Well,
which is your favorite.
Ooh, yeah. Bailey's would have gone well in that one.
Yes, yeah, matcha, banana, some, whiskey. It's fine.
Was it super cold? Was it
was
really
super cold? And it was nice. It was very refreshing.
Cold drink, hot water. I'm telling you, this is how you live. Matt, have you ever had a shower beer? Oh, God. Matt.
I haven't done that yet either because I still can't get past. There's no lid.
Do you know who?
There's no like you bring it in there.
Well, you have a beer shelf. I don't
have that.
You make a shelf for your beer outside of the splash zone.
Okay, I don't have.
They make
those
too. They also
up high thing.
Yep, they also make them. I guarantee Ian has either done this or thought about it many times. I know this was your first time, and good job. You made it through.
It was great. I loved it.
Did you cry afterwards?
I thought so. I stayed in there an extra longer.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Like, the kids can wait.
If this is what you're doing in the shower, you stay in longer.
Oh, my God.
But, I feel like it's a rite of passage for most men to have a shower beer at some point.
I don't know if he ever has. I'll have to ask him.
Big Mike?
Have you had a shower
beer? Oh, yeah. It's assumed.
What is the reason for is the shower beer just because like you're getting ready for the night? Like what starts in your day a shower beer?
If I'm gonna be standing here anyway, I might as well be drinking a beer. On the weekends. That's my
it's a kill two birds with one stone thing.
That's right.
If I waited till after the shower, I wouldn't feel as good by the time I leave. So
and again, it's all of your senses are being, titillated, right? Because it's the hot water.
Right.
And it's the cold beer.
So that's the
cold matcha. Yeah, you felt it.
That's what I liked. That's what I loved about it.
That's it.
But I have never done it because I didn't have a deadline. Like my motivation yesterday was my deadline. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
You're gonna find that you'll enjoy it when you don't have a deadline, when you can linger longer.
I'm gonna linger along. I'm gonna really it was pretty nice. So
yeah, wait, is your shower big enough for two?
No.
Wait till you both get in there.
No.
You both have drinks and
No.
you're like doing this and you're like cheersing each other with champagne.
For two people to fit into my shower, we would need to do the yoga moves that I just did.
Oh, okay.
Like it'd be like twist,
You've already worked out at that point.
Yeah, like we're not both fitting in here. And honestly, I'd really like my alone time with my smoothie. So I'm good.
But I will say, you don't want to take glass into the shower. If both of you are going in with glasses, you could break and you're stepping on glass and bleeding, and that's not fun.
Sounds like that has happened.
I could write a book.
Yeah. Shower Beers by Fizz.
Shower Beers by Fizz, An Actual Bath by Tracy.
That I do have
we can
drinks
teach
in.
each other so many things in our most vulnerable state.
That's right. You know what? We should just start streaming the show. We're now doing the show.
Remember the other night I thought I'd FaceTime you because I didn't know when to get out.
Thinking that. All right, you guys have a good day.